Hi lovelies, it's Jenny Fay, Moonchild, from Moonlight Crafters. I'm a mobile crafter. I enjoy bringing lots of things to people, different creative opportunities. And I would like to share with you my junk journal journey. It's a journey that will spend the full year looking at monthly setups of the journal. And as you can see, I've got a few things set up on my table. Today I would like to show you, well, one thing is the journal and how I started it. Something I've been wanting to do for a while. I find videoing quite difficult. I feel like I don't know, talking to no one. But I'm sure you're out there and willing to learn along with me. I'll be running monthly organised meetups, so we can do this in person and with craft sessions involved as well. And yeah, lots going on. Each month will be something different crafty. We'll explore altar jars, mindfulness, lots of things. We've also got Oracle Gaia cards to look at, goals, intentions, and also gratitude throughout the month, because gratitude is really important these days. Finding things. I'm not showing myself on video just yet. I'll get my confidence up a little bit, and hopefully I will be sharing with you a lot more. But in front of me you can probably see this is my apocryphy, with lots of goodies on it. We'll be exploring a lot of these things that you can see in the jars. And this is Winnie, who's come to say hello and hopefully not burn herself on the candle. She is always interested in new smells, so she often comes down and has a sniff and sees what's going on. So Winnie may get in the way today. And you'll probably hear some chittering chattering of some guinea pigs that are just next to me as well. I've got 5 guinea pigs and they're often squeaking and looking for food. And Lily's also here and so is the 2 dogs. So it's a full house with all the animals in little one room. Which is nice to know that they're here for me, because all my little friends. But anyway, I shall start on this and hopefully you enjoy. I'll go as slow or as fast as I can go and just be myself and hopefully enjoy the experience together of journaling with me. So I'm going to set the camera down for easiness. This is my journal page that I've created in our February meetup. Sorry, lights looking a bit thingy. On our February meetup, I plan to do the vision board on our front cover of our journal. If you don't want to do it on your front of the cover, we can do it inside the journal. That's not a problem. Normally I do it inside my journals, but I thought it would be a nice thing to set the intention by sticking our vision board on our front cover, so every time we look at our journal, which hopefully will be as often as possible, because you'll be doing lots of mindful things with it throughout your month, and every time you pick up your journal you can look at your vision board and see what you've created. And mine is really about, there's a lot of fire, and I'm actually a water sign, I'm not a fire sign, but obviously I need a little bit of fire in my life because I seem to be bringing that in, magic. I do feel like the moon is a massive part of me. I've been doing journaling now for 8 years, and I've been sort of spiritual probably for the same length of time, learning lots of new things as I go on. And now I'm ready to share it with you all and bring you on a journey of hopefully things that will help you with any form of life. I mean, I suffer from many things and I find journaling very therapeutic, and also as well it's a way of me helping me plan and look at how to look at life positively, because I find there's so many negatives in life that come in, but we don't want those negative things. We need positive in our life for things to flow easily, and hopefully today will flow easily. like I say, I'm not used to doing videos. The last videos I did were in COVID when we were doing the mini workshops I used to drop to people in COVID, a monthly workshop, and that was a really enjoyable time, but also sad because I didn't get to connect with those people face to face, and I prefer face to face than on a video because I just can't be myself on a video for some reason. So we've looked at that. Let's have a look. So January setup, I have posted this on our secret page. It looks a little bit like this. Hopefully you can see that. I've created a monthly rundown in this top corner. Then I've created the days of the week down the side. I quite like this layout. In all my old journals I've used this layout through the years, and this is my favourite one. I kind of stick to this one now, but you can do your any way you want, get creative with it as well, but this is how I like it. So I mean, as you can see, the main calendar up there, I've got some key details, which I have actually written a key in the side of my journal to remind me what those colours mean. We'll do keys in our March session, and looking at how to help us focus on what we're looking at when we look at our, you know, a pink line. What does that mean? To me, that means that's my morning craft group that I run every morning on a Friday, doing lots of different craft workshops with the Ivy Bridge crafters, and I've been doing that for 12 years now. And then I've got my little pink one, which means my moon journal dates. So they'll be the dates that I set in my diary to go on the journey with you guys. That means the days that we will meet up. So our meet-up days normally will be held on a Monday evening at the Hawthorne Centre, which is on Exeter Road in Ivy Bridge, and then at the Watermark fortnightly after. But the first February is different, but each month I'll make sure the events are up on Facebook for you, and you can keep the dates in your diary, and we'll discuss the dates for your diary on the sessions as well, and mark them out. And then this one here is my work that I do in a restaurant where I work every Sunday of my life, which I've been there for 21 years, part of the furniture. I have good clientele and good customer service, and like I say, been there a very long time, so that's an important date for me, so I've marked that in. And then the one with the circle round it, that one was the full moon. So that's when the full moon, I've marked out the full moon normally occurs. We'll do that on it each month. You can choose any symbol you want. I found a circle was the best symbol to go with, and then I did a half circle for the new moon cycle, so we'll mark them up as well. Obviously January was Capricorn leading into Aquarius season, so we would mark up when Aquarius season would start. You can put on your journal as well, Capricorn season at the start of the month, you write it up there. And obviously use it as a diary as well, so writing down like appointments, you know, if you've got friends days out and meeting family and friends, putting things like that down. Important events, things that you would like to go to, things that you booked into, classes, meditation groups. Obviously the journal group is in this as well. So yeah, so that's the January setup, which I'm going to write down in here, and hopefully you can follow along with me while I write it. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I am going to try and speak to my cam and see if we can do a little bit of fast forwarding on these bits. But if not, you'll get the full length video, and you just have to bear with me because I've never done this on video before, and yeah, it's very interesting. So I'm going to start with the little calendar at the top. So I would mark your days of the week down first. Right, to Sunday, so you would write that down. And as you can see, I'm using a dotted bullet journal. This is the kind of journal that I recommend, but I do have line journals if you need some. And then we basically fill in the dates. So starting the 1st of January started on a Wednesday, so we start there. And there's 31 days in January, so basically 1 to 31 I need to write now. There we go, 31. So like I say, on this one I've marked the full moon as the 13th, because on the 13th, Monday the 13th, we had a full moon in Cancer. Then the new moon is on the 29th of January, and that's a new moon in Aquarius season. And there we go, so that's that marked. I'll use my pens later, you don't really need me to mark out those dates, but those are the important dates, is those 2 dates for the moons that you guys need to write down. I just need to swivel my journal because I do write at a funny angle. So I'm now going to look at writing down Monday to Tuesday down the side, Monday to Sunday down the side. I know I'll probably mess up a few times. And obviously just make sure you're on the line under there, because you don't want it to overspell. You don't have to write the full text out as such. I don't know if you can see this. Hopefully you can. There we go. And then using my ruler, I would then go along. Oops, alright, knock you over. We're actually going to use our diary as a bit of a mood tracker in the future as well. I have got coloured pens for you, all as a gift. You'll also receive a ruler and sticky dots and all the craft materials you're going to need for this journey. I might just put a line up there as well. You don't have to leave the page blank, you can colour it in, add some stickers. I quite like adding stickers on my journey. So, and then again do the date, so you're starting, I don't know, starting on the Wednesday, so you're coming away from sort of a square, a couple of squares away, that's where you're going to start, and then you're going to write 1 to 35 again. So the time you'll hear me quiet is when I'm concentrating. But you've got the animals to entertain you while I am quiet, and an annoying beep that's been going on for a while. So that's me wrote my dates down. So then I would add so it was Cancer full moon on the 13th, so Cancer full moon. We would write on the 20th, it became Aquarius season. So you would write Aquarius season. And then I had a workshop for this. And this workshop that I had was this one I'm now doing now. So technically this is meant to be the 27th of January. But it might not be. Because I procrastinate quite a bit, unfortunately. Obviously, the first was New Year's Day, and it was also the 1-1 portal 1-1. So you would write the 1-1 portal. And the other important day would be the 11. Well, 11 1, so that's another portal on the 11th. So you've got 2 portals in January there. You've got the 1-1 and then you've got 1-1-1. So that's really good for bringing in new beginnings and being on the right path and lots of exciting things. So that's the journal done. But like I say, you can add some stickers, make it look pretty. I normally do, but I won't do that on the video, but I will in future. So the next thing we're doing, the next page, is, so I'll be doing it on, the way mine's set up, I have to do it on every other page because I want to leave some pages for some personal stuff that I like to add into my journals. So the next thing we'll be looking at is the wish jar. So the wish jar is something that we'll be doing at the workshops, so it's an interactive thing. It's something that each month I'll be bringing the correct things from my apocryphy for the up and coming celebrations as well, like in bulk and Beltane, and each month something different goes into our wish jar. And the wish jar is to set some intentions and bringing like luck and wealth and abundance into your life, and things that you put in your wish jar are really important. So what we would do is we would draw this jar on the thing, but I've decided to use a bottle. This is the bottle I'm going to use. Don't know if you can see that. There we go. Might have to go up a bit. There we go. So yeah, this is the bottle I've decided to use. I pick up bottles from work before they go in the recycling. I bring them home, give them a good wash. So yeah, so it would be the January wish jar. So you would write your title. January wish. And you can write fancy, you can, you know, I'll try and write in capitals when it's the top. Yeah. Let's see. I lose concentration easily. So yeah, I tend to write in capitals. But I get fancy when it's this. This is my main journal, so we'll get a little bit more fancy out of the ones I've set out as my practice for you guys. So I'm going to draw me bottle. So you can draw a bottle, or you can draw a jar that represents the jar that you're going to be using for this month. So I quite like drawing bottles and jars. You can go in with a pencil. I mean, I've quite confidently used a lot of drawing a lot of bottles and jars, to be fair, which I'll show you in my other journals I've got that you can have a look at while we're in class. And I just like add in a little bit of detail of my, don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but yeah, so there's my bottle. So what I've decided, because it's January, I decided to get some plain white paper, because I thought you can maybe do this at home. I got a punch, which is a butterfly. I don't know if you can see that. I've punched out some butterflies with my white paper, which is what you can see in the bowl here. I've got lots of butterflies. If you don't have a punch, that's okay. Just cut up square pieces of paper, long bits of paper, just whatever you want, really. Then I've got, so those we're going to write things on. And then I've got some nice butterfly stickers, which I'm going to decorate my jar with. And then after I'm finished making my jar, I am actually going to cover it with, I'll burn it, with a bit of fabric over the top, which will set my intention. And I've gone for pink because my theme for this month in my altar was white and pinks to bring in the purity, and also for my car that unfortunately sadly lost in December, and I do miss having my pink fairy car. So yeah, that is why I've gone with a little bit of pink in. Also as well, it's quite good for self-love. It's a nice colour to have, isn't it? So what we're going to do is I'm probably going to use a few of these little butterflies, and I'm probably going to stick them in with like some glue and put them on my little jar, intention jar. normally with my jars, I'll show you, these are my jars in my magic book. So I'll show you my llamas jar. So last year I've done a whole book of a year's worth of these. I don't know if you can see that. Let me have a look. Okay, so it is in pencil, so basically it's just a jar, and I've put items in the jar, and each item symbolises different things. I've written a little thing about what these symbolise in my jar, and when you write these words down, they certainly make me feel like they're coming to me, you know, that it's what I'm bringing into my life. It's the things that I really want in life. And hopefully, but I've done, like I say, I've done many jars, and this is my Moonlight Crafter book. I've got one ready for in bulk. I won't show you too much because we'll be doing that February workshop, so I've got a jar for that, so I've got all that ready for you guys. I've been working hard. This one was an Ostara jar. I do lots of different things in my book. My Beltane jar. So again, each thing's got a meaning. Candles represent different things. I've got my goddess, got my colour wheel. This you'll see a lot of this book when you come to my journaling classes. It's part of my, well, I've been creating books for a while, and that's one of them. So yeah, so on what we're going to do is, on the jar, we can write a few little things that we want to bring in to the year. So wealth for me. I mean, these can be goals. These could be like travel. So I would like to go to Wales in my camper van. I see all the waterfalls. I'd like to go to Scotland to see my parents and spend time with my family. And yeah, and other things that I'm going to this year is I'm going to the Three Wishes Fairy Fest. So these are the sort of the things that I know I will do, but they're also things that, put it in my jar, it means I'm going to do it, you know. I feel like I'm going to do it. I'm going to achieve that by setting a goal. It's like, that's a goal for me, is to go and enjoy fairy balls and fairy events and festivals, and meet new people, and go camping in my camper van and spending time, you know. So travelling and moonlight. So moonlight is my van. Hence the name Moonlight Crafter. I've chosen that because it just means that basically I'm a mobile crafter. I craft on the road. I take my workshops wherever I need to take the workshops. I run workshops locally, and I'm quite happy to even take those further afield eventually, and also do festivals. So yeah, I'm going to put them in my jar there, and they just pop them in there. Oh, I've lost one. So I'll probably fill up all these little butterflies, but I won't bore you with that. So I'm sure you won't be bored, but yeah, it'll be nice to fill. I would like to fill the whole jar up so I can have a look in the jar and see what they say. So, and then yeah, like I said, I'm going to decorate the jar with these nice big butterfly stickers. I got these from Poundland. They do 2 packs of stickers for £1. I'm always buying stickers because I love putting stickers all over my journals. Great for crafting, obviously, and also as well they make things look nice. So this will sit on the side and in my apocryphy now for the rest of the year. And then, like I said, I'm going to put a few of these in my glue sticks. Put them in, stick them onto my jar, and I might just write a few words on there as well. This month I haven't done, we're not putting any items in this jar apart from what we'd like to bring in. But like I say, there will be every other month we will be putting items in with meaning and meanings behind them, so you can look back and look at like what lavender means, what roses mean, what, you know, what different colours mean, because, you know, everything's got a meaning, a spiritual meaning. So I'm going to add some stickers to my jar page as well, just to add a bit of colour. I like a bit of colour. And then already my journal, you know, you can see that it's starting to come together. You know, you've got now a nice little page there. I will move you to see the page properly. I've stuck in the butterflies, and I've got my title, and there's my bottle there, and I will need to find what I did with the ribbon. I was going to put some ribbon around it, but I'm always packing for workshops, and my collection is not the best, so I've got to rip this because my scissors aren't the best. I do need new scissors, by the way. That is something I need. I'll get there eventually. I need to go to IKEA. They were good scissors until I used them all. Right, there we go. So it's quite nice for a ragged edge actually as well. So we put that on there like that. I did have it to hand. Maybe me. Don't know what I've done with it now, but yeah, I need a bit of ribbon. Oh, there's a little bit of, the cat was playing with this earlier. Little bit of ripped fabric that I was sorting out earlier for a craft group tomorrow. So yeah, that's not very good, is it? So yeah, so that I will, like I say, I'm going to probably put more butterflies in there anyway. So I'll give him a little tie off. And there you go. And then he would live on my, let's see where they go, onto my altar. So I'm just going to put them down there for now, beside the fairies, because this is my kind of fairy area. And then I've got the shell magic there, and then